6. Hello, hello everyone. I am the 12th kind. But real life people know me as Andrew Dornan. And what is this on screen? There's so many things. It looks all Lego-y. And it sounds like Star Wars. It looks like Star Wars. That must mean it is... If I can get out of this. There we go. It's Lego Star Wars, the video game. So yes. Alright, just wanted to check all this. Everything's good. Got the rumble dumbles. Alright, let's start a new game, shall we? Yes. We are in Dexter's Diner. Indeed. So this is the first Lego Star Wars game dubbed Lego Star Wars, the video game. It takes place, it covers episodes 1, 2, and 3 of the prequel trilogy. And there's a whole lot of stuff that we can do. For one thing, you may notice in the top right corner it says press start. This game has drop in, drop out co-op, so if for some reason you want to bring a friend in, which is totally fine, you can just plug in another controller and press start. Quick things to go over for controls. B brings out our lightsaber, and we can also attack with it. B will also bring out any weapons that you have, hidden away. So for Jedi, it's a lightsaber. Sith, Jedi and Sith is a lightsaber, and then blaster characters, it's, well, a blaster. You can press Y to transfer between players, and X to use your special ability. In this case, for Jedi and Sith, it's the Force. Alright, so this is Dexter's Diner. There's not a whole lot we can do here because we don't have too much money. As you can see in the top right corner, we have the icon of the player the character we are playing as, and then also we have 4 hearts. If we take damage, we lose a heart, but we can always replenish hearts with stuff in the environment. These things I'm picking up are Lego studs, and you use these to get the monies, or those are the currency of this game, and you use them to buy stuff. So like hints, so we can buy hints for 10 studs. These are fairly simple. They're kind of cute little hints. They may help a brand new player, but for someone who's been playing Lego games for a very long time, these are of no help to me. And as you can see in the top left, there's a little key. We can press Y to go back or press A to buy. Characters, we unlock these as we go on. There's a couple of characters we can buy off the bat, or I can't buy them because I'm at 80 studs. But there's the pit crew droid and also the gong droid. Then there are extras. There are these little guys. Basically, they add some silly stuff to the game, but they also have like really helpful stuff. Right off the bat, we have access to mustaches, Minikit detector, teacups, brushes, big blasters, classic blasters, silly blasters, invincibility, silhouettes, and purple. I'm not sure what purple does. I've never bought it. Also, we can purchase games. Why do I have 2 save games? It's okay. We'll save in the center one. Like tradition, this is the first Lego game, so we only get 3 save files, and the game autosaves. So let's get started. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Every episode is broken up into chapters. We have chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. If I recall correctly, it's either, every episode is indeed broken up into chapters, but the amount of chapters, I think, varies. I'm not too sure. It's actually been a while since I last played this. There's story and free play, but unfortunately, we can't do free play because we haven't played through the story, so let's get it going. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Chapter 1 says press start to begin, but I'm going to read this to you guys after my nose stops acting up. And my throat. Come on. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic with a blockade. I can't. It took too long. The Supreme Chancellor has secretly dispatched Jedi. It's what happens when you have nose problems and you're like, but I can't breathe. Yeah. I'm gonna be quiet for the cutscene. All right, so yeah, as you as you noticed, this game with yeah, this game the cutscenes they're not technically voice act. Well, I mean technically they are voice acted, but it's a special kind where it's like there's not actual lines; they're just like grunts. And it's actually the charm of this game. In later Lego games, I think it started with Lego Batman 2. They started, having proper lines in, and part of me feels like it took away the charm. Just like it was the grunts and stuff, and you knew what was going on. But I guess I don't know. I don't know how exactly to feel about it. But I still love the Lego games nonetheless. Alright, so got ourselves some Lego studs. Now the thing that kept popping down in the middle of the screen, that is our True Jedi status bar. And we collect Lego studs to fill that in. In our first bit of combat, these everyone's favorite battle droids. Also, we can use the Force to build things. So we do that. And this game has an interesting glitch where Lego studs tend to fall out of the level. It's very unfortunate, especially if you're trying to get True Jedi status. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little flaw that I don't really mind that much because it's so easy to get Jedi status if you're careful. And we've got some more battle droids. As you see, I took damage and I lost a heart. But sometimes enemies and also objects will drop hearts, like right there. Also, that's a PK droid that I innocently destroyed. And it looks like, yep, it seems like they just spawn. Yeah, they just spawn randomly. Or not randomly, but consistently. Alright, let's get all these. So, yellow, I should probably just... tell you what the different Lego stud values are. The silver are worth 10, gold are worth gold are worth 100, and purple studs are worth 1,000. Now, tried and true fashion of Lego games being released on multiple platforms. This also has an Xbox, a PlayStation 2, a GameCube version, as you can see right here, and a Game Boy Advance version. Now, I a while back got a hold of a Game Boy Game Boy Advance version, to replace the version that I had lost a long time ago. So I've been playing that. It's really hard. Like, the Game Boy Advance version is ridiculously hard. It's kind of like a gauntlet, more or less, for each level. You don't really know where your checkpoints are, and if you die, you go all the way to the start of the level. Hopefully we don't die, but if we die here, you'll easily see what happens. Oh, did not mean to do that, but I will take the Lego studs. As you can see, it just kind of fell through the world. It's very unfortunate. Just go ahead and get rid of these. And up there is an instant of a new character. It is a protocol droid. As you can see, we ran past a bunch of panels that we could not interact with. Those panels require certain characters to access them. Like this one requires an R2 unit, so like R2-D2 or some other unit. So I'm just going around getting studs collected because I want to get that True Jedi status. Alright, so after a while it seems like these things turn off, so let's go ahead and fix that. I did not mean to bully that poor little droid. Just kind of what happens when you're not being careful. Yeah, we did that, and we got ourselves another Minikit. Also, yes, it says right there, walk up to a friendly unit and press Y, and the game's telling us, hey, this guy's special ability is to access door panels. And he'll walk himself over there because he wants us to access it. So there we go. And now we're actually going to take him back to the earlier bits of the level. Because, as if you remember, there are certain access panels that we need them for. So I'm going to get you. And let's access this. Okay, good. Alright, let's go inside. Now, there are certain mini-kits that we cannot get in the main story. So, for example, the R2-D2 panel, like, that is something that we cannot get currently because in this level, we cannot get an R2 unit. Alright. Oops, that is the wrong button. Alright, so we've got a thing over there. Okay, and then if we take that down, I just want to make sure this is something we cannot get in the main storyline. Oop, come on. There we go. Yep, it looks like we may need something. And that something is... if we go over here, yep, we are going to need a small character. There are two different sizes of characters. There are the tall characters, and then there are the short characters. Tall characters, you know, they're your basic run-of-the-mill characters, and then short characters, they can access certain areas that tall characters cannot. And they're the little, like, jump shoots. Alright, so let's play as Obi-Wan for a little bit. Let's get in here. Alright, so we got a Minikit. It's protected by droids, and we need to fix a thing. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay. Alright, we can move that around to get some of that. Let's get this gear in place. Aha! This grabs you, brings you up and about. Ah, I see. Now we can just control the arm, get all that, and voila, we have true Jedi status. Alright, so let's get on here, and then let's press a button. Now, if you press on a button and it requires another player to press on the other button, the AI will automatically take care of that for you. So you don't have to worry about running to the other button or lever in some cases if you do not have a second player. So the AI is very helpful. Not in combat though. For some reason I've noticed that when it comes to combat, the AI does less damage than a player does. It doesn't, to me it doesn't make sense, but I guess it makes sense on a design aspect. Alright, so let's continue on through. Alright, get some more Lego studs. Now at this point I could stop collecting Lego studs because I've gotten True Jedi status, but I want to be able to buy things when we get done with the level. So I am going to continue to collect to my heart's content. Alright, there we go. And it's just telling us that we can regain control of our characters by going up to them, pressing Y. We already knew that. Because we kind of, if we learned about how to control characters right off the bat, then it wouldn't matter. I should also mention that C-Stick does nothing in this game, which is rather unfortunate, and C also does nothing. Let's get that around. Oh, we got droids. Obi-Wan's little stick is he'll try to stab behind him. It's kind of funny sometimes, but other times it just kind of doesn't help. And it's, press B to deflect blaster bolts, Basically, if you time it just right, you can send them right back to their creator or whatever. So, yeah. Alright, so let's just take care of them. There we go. And put you over there. Actually, yeah. So let's put him over there. Oh, so you may notice that the Force Aura, which is the glowing stuff around the object, it changes depending on what character you have. So Sith characters, it'll be red. For characters who use a blue lightsaber, it's going to be blue. Green is going to be green, and so on. So I just thought to throw that out there. Oh, could have sworn I was close enough. Maybe. Oh, jumping is a little bit hard in these games for me. You may find that out rather soon. Alright, so it looks like we won't be able to get that because I got pretty close, only to fail a few times. Alright, let's go ahead and get over there. Now let's get these. I think there's more stuff down here if memory serves me correctly. Other than that, it just guides us directly into the next area and destroyer droids. And they kind of show us what we're going to need to do to get past that force field. Let's just take care of all of these droids. There's so many. And there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So Qui-Gon Jinn is going to go ahead and do his thing like he usually does. Ah, yes. A magnet. We can do a ground pound kind of thing with our lightsaber. It does a lot of damage, and it can also take out the shields of these destroyer droids. There we go. It also takes a while, too, so just throwing that out there. Alright. I think that was supposed to help us with the destroyer droids. I can't exactly remember. But there's things that we can build. Oh, kind of forgot that was a thing. Alright, let's see, get that nice to take care of. Alright, just kind of pull that apart. Alright, we can still interact with that. I don't know why, but we can. Alright, got that all taken care of. Ah, hello. Looks like we're doing a thing. I've never done this on my own personal playthroughs. Can we break them? Yes, we can! Alright, this gives us a little bit more money, because that's what we need. And there we go. Alright. Let's continue on with the mission. Alright, let's move you over. And let's move you over. My GameCube controller rumbles like crazy when I use the Force. Also, there are some Lego studs over there. I really want to see those real quick. So, I'm going to take care of that real quick. Otherwise, it's going to bug me that I didn't collect them. Get those. Get those. Alright. Let's get up here. Jump on here. And then jump up to here. Aha! Now, can we get that in story mode? Apparently, if I don't time my jumps right, can't even get close. Okay, so apparently there's a ceiling cap and we can't get that in story mode, which is unfortunate, but it is how it is. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. But what I did want to do is take care of this, so we can use them to jump over the fence. And use them to deactivate the force field for our robotic companion, also known as something. He'll probably tell us after we complete the mission, like, this is what you unlocked. Alright, there's so many droids waiting behind there. So sneaky, like. Alright. So, we're gonna need the droid to open that up, but I'm going to go ahead and collect everything that I can, because I don't want to leave any stud uncollected. That does not count the amount of studs that we have lost due to that wonderful, wonderful glitch. Alright. And come over here. And get it. Alright, it's nice and opened. And now let's go inside. Yeah. In the Game Boy Advance version, cutscenes are handled a bit differently. Like, they're all done in-game, if that makes sense. Basically, Super Kit is what we get from doing all this stuff. So we are at... There's no way to skip it. I think after this we should be at 4,100. Or 41,000. I mean, nope, we're at 40,910. We got 3 Minikits. Let's go back to... if we go back to the Dexter, as it says right there, we can now play episode 2 and 3 now. So those are nice and opened up. Let's go ahead and save 2. Because I feel confident in my abilities to record. Alright. So, as it's showing us right there, episodes 2 and 3 are now unlocked. And then there's this special thing, which we'll probably get into not until the end of the series. So, here is a little robot. Let's see, if we go to characters, yes, we can purchase the Battle Droid Security, regular Battle Droid, or the Commander. The Commander costs 1,000. We can also get the Droideka, also known as the Destroyer Droid, for 10,000. Yeah, I'd say we can go ahead and... We've earned it, just to purchase all that stuff. And then there's a bunch of more characters down the line. You probably guess who they are by their silhouettes. But, yeah. Alright, purple silhouette. I don't think... Yeah, we do not have enough for even the smallest of items. Also, there's a thing here, enter code. I'll show that at the end of the Let's Play. I've actually got a cheat code book. Yeah, it's right down here. It's super secret codes 2008 for consoles and handhelds. Includes special guide to safe online games. This is the 2008 edition, so it covers PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance, PSP, Nintendo DS, Xbox, Xbox 360, and Wii. So yeah, I'll cover all of that fun stuff in the very last episode of the LP. And before we go, I want to go ahead and show you. I want to fast walk in character the outside of the diner, and we've got these things over here where we can view the thing that we've created. More or less. So this is a good way to check your progress if you're just out here cruising around and you're like, well, if something looks complete but you're not sure, you can always check that. And I think, yeah, thing over here you can do to get 1,000, and then that, you know, is fun. Yeah, if Dexter's diner looks familiar to some of the users, it's because it's the diner Obi-Wan Kenobi visits in Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. So, yeah. There's also back there, I'm going to show this and then I'll be to the end of the video. I'm thinking episodes are going to be about 25 minutes for this, just because there's so much you can do, and levels can go on for quite some quite some time. So yeah, if you just stand in front of something for long enough, it'll zoom in on it. Yeah, this is the Super Kit. It kind of has the silhouette of what it's going to be, so you can kind of guess what you're making. Same thing for over there. I'm not sure. I didn't notice that at first, but then I saw it and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I guess it's all just an invisible model, but it still like casts a shadow. But yeah, so in the next episode of Let's Play Lego Star Wars, the video game for the Nintendo GameCube, we're going to go on to Chapter 2, Invasion of NABOO. Alright, I am the 12th kind, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!